Ladies and gentlemen, Stonehearth Alpha 14. It updated Alpha 14 just a week ago or so, somewhere around the 4th or 5th of February, and I haven't really had a chance to look at it very much. Glancing through the patch notes, it looks like it was a lot of improvement on the monsters that you fight. There's a new class, the Herbalist. They are mostly the healing type stuff. There's also hats and more armor and general bug fixes and stuff like that, I'd assume too. I didn't go too in depth with it because I kind of still want to be a little bit blind going into it. That's just how I am though. Last time it was Alpha 13, I think. Did I miss an alpha version? I don't actually know, but last time I played this, I was Raya's children in the desert, and that's quite an interesting start, but I think this time I'm going to go for the Ascendancy. It just seems to be more my play style. And obviously they can't really work with clay straight away because it's just the tools they start with. So we'll be going with the Temperate. You get forests, rivers, mountains. Default home for them. And obviously going for a normal game because peaceful would be... Well, I like the idea of peaceful, but I think for the sake of Let's Play would be going with a normal game. I kind of want to check out some of the new monsters and attacks and stuff like that. And there is the Herbalist staff, or Herbalist. Still not sure how to pronounce that. But they are the healing type people. If you go out into battle, get injured, you come back, and the Herbalist will have potions or some sort of something, maybe. I presume it's not magic. Balms, bandages, yeah, okay. Stuff like that. Ointment, basically. Still starting with just 150 gold, so I could go for the Trapper's Knife straight away and just go for... okay, good, I can't undo it. I didn't actually mean to click it. I could go for that and go for just hunting straight away, but we'll pass. I'm thinking probably food, obviously. I guess we'll get the Herbalist staff only because it's new and we're not quite sure what's what. And we'll go for our Farmer's Hoe. We don't have any weapons though, but that might be okay. We have 30 gold. We can craft some stuff, sell it, and probably just buy one from somebody who comes by. So let's go for... Boy. We've got some pretty rough stats here. Curious to see willpower, compassion, courage, muscle, speed, stamina, diligence, curiosity, inventiveness. I'm wondering what would be best for the Herbalist. I'd imagine high spirit. High spirit's just good for anybody. Courage, willpower, compassion. Yeah, let's roll again here real quick. You always get like one or two people who are just garbage. That'll work. I guess we got two people who will die if the wind blows a bit too hard, but that's okay. Really, really, really low stamina. But then we got other two people who are pretty strong, lots of stamina, good courage and all that. We'll try it. So, and then it's just a matter of naming people. I do custom names for those of you who are interested in having a colonist. I don't know what to call these people. For those of you who are interested in having one of these things, please leave a comment with the name that you would like to have. I can't promise any specific professions though. That's how it is. It becomes an absolute pain to balance. But after I get through the Patreon supporters, because they get first dibs, then I will head into the comment section for the, as I call them, freebie names. So please, if you're interested, leave a comment, let me know the name that you would like, and when we get to you, we'll get to you. So these are all just Patreon names, and I chose them at pretty much random order, because it's one of those things where you don't quite get a huge amount of people like you would in, say, the 1990s XCOM games. So because we're only going to be rocking probably, I don't know, I think I got the cap set at 20. We'll see how the performance is. But when we get, it gets to the point where if you're going down the list, you're going to see the same names over and over and over again. So this is one of those games where I'm randomizing it, so it's not quite sorted based on how much you pledge. But there we are: Little Me, Jack Sprat, Stilly, 99er, Red Hawk, KPOzoa, and Eldcorp. Got a couple new names in there, which is nice. Always cool to see new pledges, keeping me fed and stuff like that. It's not the greatest group, but at least we're all very smart. Lots of mind on everybody, so we're all pretty inventive. So that's always a cool thing. And again, leaving with the food, staff, and hoe. We'll see. World seed 201963591. Can you customize? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. So if anybody wants to play along, there we go. Let's just okay, I wonder if I can actually change it. Oh, you could. Okay, cool. There we go. If anybody wants to play along, that is our world seed. It didn't look like it changed very much. So, wildlife is always a cool thing. It's a neat source of food, though I don't have the trapper's knife, so it's not a huge thing. The trees and plants, obviously very important to have, as well as minerals. So we'll probably go for some type of foothills type thing here and get the best of both worlds. Yes, yes. A little bit of wildlife would be great. Sure, we'll go here. Right there. That exact spot. So, not a horrible area. We got this lowish bit here, which is this nice grasslands for a little bit of hunting, presumably. Good amount of trees, some decent plains, so it's already kind of carved out for us if we want to start around here. A little bit of water, though I don't think water actually does anything for you yet. And over here is kind of where I'm thinking of going. We got a little bit of the rocks, still some open land, the hills, the water, trees. Sort of best of all the worlds. But we also have here just complete rocky messes. If I wanted to go in the very corner, which I kind of thought about doing, but then I'm afraid of guys coming off from the edge of the map and just annihilating me straight away before I can really get anybody prepared. So we'll hold off on that. Yeah, I think over here would be good. Sort of the best of all the worlds type thing. Man, I forget just how zoomed out I really was. Yeah, let's start up here. Well, balls. I don't know. All right, down here. Right there. Perfect. Flowerton. Sure. We'll go for that. So, pause everything. And let's go through our people. I think for the most part, we can probably all just be whatever for now, but I would like to have people with good body and spirit. No, really just body. The stamina. For mining and all that. So, Eltcorp. Okay, basically anybody who has low body doesn't do anything aside from job, then. Fine. We have here a new groups interface, which is kind of interesting. Can enroll people in the militia from here. Kind of different. We'll play with that a bit later, I'm pretty sure. From what I understand, there's changes to all that jazz too. So what I've did is I went through anybody with low body, I took you off of everything, and so you're just on job. But I've also got people promoting because I started with the hoe, I started with a saw just because we are who we are, and then I started with a herbalist staff because I bought it. So I got a person becoming the herbalist, the farmer, and the carpenter. So what I've got going on is I think Stilly was the herbalist, Red Hawk here as the, I think carpenter. That was, the body's a bit low, but the mind is really great, and the spirit is fantastic. And then 99er being the farmer, because I have a little bit of body for stamina. I don't know. And Jack Sprat, I couldn't really find anything for him to do. I don't have it yet. But I think once the carpenter makes up the chisel, he can become the mason. Because we need a chisel from the carpenter for that. So, we'll do that when we can. But, until then. So, that's that. We will set up a harvest for that rock down there, that bit of flour there, and there. Sure, why not? Build the ladder. No, bit odd here. Sure. It seems so dangerous, but okay. Let's set it off by one just in case. So that's that. And then I need to zone a farming area. Requires a farmer. Okay, fine. Well, I will just harvest up trees then. Mine tunnel, mine block. We'll gather the trees and stuff too. How about that? We'll need the wood anyway for the ladder. Will that be enough? I don't even know. Looks like you can't quite make it over there, so let's mine that so that we can harvest those trees. Cool. I think that might work for now. So onward and outward. Cool. So now pause and zone the farm. No, I don't think there's really any like preferred terrain. I know there's difference in color here, but I think that's just like, oh, it's closer to the rock, so it's, you know, this color. I don't think it actually does anything. Ooh, rabbits. Only we had a trapper knife. So we could do, you kind of need to do farms up on the high ground and houses on the low ground or something like that, but that way the farmers are protected, kinda. We might do that. We'll do that. Let's go with that. That'll be fine. So I don't want to make it too grand for them. Plant no crop, let the soil renew itself. There's turnips, carrots, corn, wheat, pumpkins, silkweed, bright bell flowers, frostnap flowers, and oak tree saplings. Okay. Corn, slow growing, super nutritious. Was 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5. Yeah, 5. All right. And fast growing carrots. There, so to get that staggered. So by the time we get through our baskets of food, we should have that done. Ugh, you guys are making a mess over there. And the job things, carpenter. Make your workbench. And that is level 2, and the... I don't need anything from you, do I? That requires just carpenter level 1. Damn. Pretty easy to do. If I'd known, I probably would have saved my money, but oh well. And that requires a workbench. That's fine. Queue it up anyway. Make I don't know, 5 small crates right now. Go for that. Do that after you make the bench. And then the herbalist, what can you do? Your lab. Craft healing balms and bandages. Absolutely do that. We've got here small healing tonic, requires herb. Don't know what it means by herb exactly. Just any flower, perhaps? Bundle of fiber. Just herbs. Oh, is that what that is? No. Those are just berry bushes that sort of spawn at the land. That's silkweed. Those are just bright bell. Oh, it can be harvested for healing herbs. Oh, okay. So that is what that is. Awesome. So yeah, definitely grab that stuff. And can I farm it then? Sorry, still learning. I know some people out there, this has been out long enough, they probably know everything already. I'm just like bumbling around like an idiot over here. 5 by 5. Oh yeah. So we'll do that, and then fucked up. Oh well. 5 by 5, and you will be the frostnap. There, I fixed it. Carrot, then corn instead of corn, then carrot. But that'll be okay. That's a lot of work for one farmer to do. Hopefully we can get a second farmer at some point, which, since we started the Mason, which the Raya's children rather, did not start with, which is an epic bummer. But we started with the carpenter because we're awesome like that. And the other one was the farmer, right? Which they should just run off and do that. Okay, cool. We'll just let them do their thing then. Mine our way through so we can actually reach those trees. The bench, right? Put you down. Forgot. Just there for now on that one, and then the carpenter's workbench. Where'd that go? We'll throw you there. Why not? Oh, you had just made it. Ah, we do have clay. Okay. Ugh. What's that back there? Oh, a fox. Okay, and they're all doing that. So, something to note. Because I never really did much with it last time. But certain people with certain jobs, like the carpenter here, he can still do everything except mining. Whereas somebody like little me, or no, who's somebody else. Okay, an example then building, because none of them can mine. But stilly, a carpenter can build, whereas a 99er, a farmer, cannot. Then the 99er can really just haul in their spare time. So it's the type of thing where if you have somebody as just a standard worker, you're probably doing it wrong because they're going to be idle a lot of the time. So everybody would eventually have a job, and you choose those jobs based on what they're capable of doing. So I'm pretty sure it'd be like the blacksmith dude might be able to mine, so he can mine his own materials potentially, stuff like that. I guess Jack help out with building and stuff like that because I don't have anything for you to do. And let's go for building. Build my own. Maybe eventually. Well, that requires some high-end stuff like that lantern there. I don't have that. Though we did hit level 1. Okay, hold on. Pause. You hit level 1, so you can do the large crates or the practice sword for footmen training. The mason's chisel, yes, absolutely do one of those so we can get that going. Okay, and you can do a lot of the lights and stuff like that, and the beds, and okay. Well, that ain't that bad then. So do that, and then that, and then that. Cool. So we can have a warrior and a mason. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. Thanks. Just free stuff. Put the crates. I guess we could put crates up along here just to save space. I built the crates instead of a stockpile zone, and then the crates will just hold stuff and things. Put a couple crates over here. Go for it. So they'll do that.